Hey guys, this is Garies and welcome back to another episode of Survival Overdone. We're back here in Feed the Beast, Minecraft, and we have some issues. We still haven't done any pink slime yet, so even though we almost did an hour episode 2 episodes back, sorry about that long drawn out episode, especially a boring one at that, but I wanted to really wanted to get that pink slime so that we can make the bows for the end in the last episode. So I hope you enjoyed the end episode at least. Okay, as you can see, my Tinker's construct moved, so I moved everything to the basement. So this is a ground floor and this is the basement. This is where we add stairs to the nether wart, and this is where we planted the ender lilies on the instant that we got last episode. And I see we get a few seeds as well every now and again. That's actually nice. So this can grow and grow and grow. So I brought my Tinker's construct down here. I'm still busy fixing it up a bit, so I'm making a few blocks. So this is at this moment fully automated. Not fully, about 50%, because I can just drop cobblestone in the furnace, or in the smeltery, sorry, and it automatically pulls out, so I don't have anything else inside. So here's all our casts, and here's all our smelted things. But I think these boxes can be upgraded, so we'll look into that at the later stage, maybe. But for now, okay, let me get to my XP farm, spawning farm thingy magics over there, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, we're back down here. I put that mob slaughter factory right over here, and with one of our generators I went to pick up the builder, or the miner, the quarrying machine. I don't know why it says excuse me, why it says builder when you quarry stuff, but in any case, so we have that there. I put it on the elevator block, so we can't use an elevator block. So what I did, we stand here for a couple of minutes. It's going to let them spawn for a few seconds, and then while I talk, so I let them spawn, and it's not really doing much. So I looked at spawners. Spawner. So we have Ender IO spawner, which is awesome, all in all. But unfortunately, you can't make your own. I don't really know. Oh, you can. You can make a cell binder. Oh, so we can do it that way. So okay, never mind. I forgot about that little part. But let me in any case show you how I got it. So I wanted to make this spawner. So if you press shift, it says this block can spawn creatures. It needs a syringe of the appropriate type, RF power, and also it needs beams of energized matter. Okay, RF power is not an issue, syringe is not an issue. So I got to add RF tools. I could not. Okay, let's go down first. Excuse me. Don't know what's wrong with my throat now. Okay, so there's a bunch of things here. So let's switch this thing on. Okay, there's 144 millibuckets. So it takes about 2 millibuckets of each of these, meaning we have to kill 500 monsters to get 1 bucket of pink slime. So that's just not worth it. So we're not going to do this route. As I said, it's not worth it. So pick these up. Okay, so let's go back. While we go back, let me talk. So okay, actually no. Okay, let's stand here on our porch. Okay, so because I need to open this, so I went through all the items. I see a lot of cool stuff, and I'm going to get to one or two of them in a second. But I do not see. Oh, here's the syringes. So making a syringe is easy, and getting the mob essence, because I wanted to get the essence of a cow or syringe, and then spawn it with the spawner. Well, here it is. It needs a syringe, appropriate, and RF power, which we can generate, and then beams of energized matter. At this moment I have no idea how to make energized matter. I even went through the book, so this is the basic one. I didn't see anything regarding energized matter. There's an RF power relay. Power relay allows you to control how much RF to output based on a redstone signal. Okay, fine. But I don't see that emitter, and also over here not. So when I didn't see it in the books, that's why when I went through the list, and I saw something else interesting that reminded me of something about Ender IO. So I did a bit of research into this. It's a matter transmitter. So if you place this block, you can make a dialing device. Where's the dialing device? No. Where's the dialing device? It's a matter receiver. It's a matter receiver. Okay, you put this one in the world. So this is easy to make. Cheap. But you can also make, I've read this, charge porter. This RF charged item allows you to teleport to a previously set matter receiver. Okay, so if we make the matter receiver, this one, then we can use this to teleport to that. But it uses energy. Sneak, right click on a receiver to set the destination, right click to perform a teleport. Okay, so we can teleport. This is an advanced one, so you can have multiple receivers, so we can teleport to various things. I can't remember where I read this. It also status rate is bad, green. Okay, where does it say that? Somewhere it says that you can even cross dimensions. So this works throughout the nether as well. So that's something interesting we definitely going to look at. But there's something else from Ender IO that I like to use that I actually kind of forgot about for some reason. Where's this? Here it is. Travel anchor. Allows teleportation between anchors. Stand on one anchor, look at another, and jump to travel. So where this one is up and down, this one is distances. So we can look at, excuse me. So I'm going to put one here in my base, and then I'm going to put one at the XP farm and one down in the portal down there somewhere, so we can jump and it will teleport us to that without any issue. Can't remember how much power it needs, or if it needs power. I can't remember. So all it needs is this pulsating crystal. And guess what? We have ender pearls now, so that's not a problem. So I'm going to craft a bunch of them because we need a lot of various things. Oh, here's a other one. I think we must move electrical to this side. Move the dark one up. Yes, I'm going to do that, but I'll do it off cam. So that is one thing we're going to do. So, but while I was looking into moving the mob farm over there, I looked at wireless energy because I wanted to, when we do the farming or the quarrying or mining, I didn't want to use the setup because I use it at the mob slaughter. Well, that didn't turn out. So while that ran, while I was waiting for mobs to spawn, I looked at a transmitter because this dimensional transceiver is over here. So I saw this wireless RF battery. Store RF energy for wireless transmissions. Requires RF transmitters to send energy. Okay, so here's the RF transmitter, and here's the battery. So it uses GP. So if you remember a while back when we started our storage system, I got fed up, not really fed up, but I didn't like the whole generating GP grid power. But I should have taken a breath and read the manual. RTFM, right? As I say, read the freaking manual. So I went through this a bit. So let me show you. This mod is currently work in progress. Okay, that's not the important part. Okay, so the first one, you do not need fuel. Each generator produces power passively from the environment. Okay, so I saw that wind turbine, and I didn't like it because then you have to put it in a certain location and so on. It's not that complicated. I overcomplicated it in my head. So it doesn't use wires. So I didn't. That's one thing. I don't know if you remembered. I had the setups next to each other. It didn't need to be next to each other. These two. Let me show you. So I broke them down in order to clear my base. So this was standing like this. Okay. So we generate power. And that uses power, but I didn't know you didn't need to have them close together. So it's generating power. If you use here, look here, you notice this numbers here. Okay, I'm going to do it once more. That was 2. Okay, let's just bring it closer so that I can see that. Okay, right click, generate power. Look at that numbers. It goes down. So this one actually received power. So this part in the book or in the manual that says no wires is not a lie. No wires. You can place energy generators and users of energy anywhere. Users, I believe they refer to machines, not users as in the player. Anywhere in any dimension, and they will access a player's energy grid automatically. So that actually makes it a bit easier, because remember I had that one block up there above here where we wanted the extraction, and it wanted power. So I was thinking, how am I going to get power in here and wires? So that's when I decided, now I'm not going to go that route, because previously it didn't even have power. Now it has power, but still it's not that bad. Anywhere automatically. Personal grids. Each power grid is unique to each player. These cannot be separated. Okay, that's irrelevant. You can do it. Grid power sharing. Can you do manual mole? This is a manual mole. That's the one we're using here at the bottom. And then solar panels. I checked the recipe. It's very cheap. So I'm thinking we're gonna go with this. With solar panels and lunar panels. That seems the cheapest ones. Lava molds, you can just have the generator next to lava. It doesn't consume it. It does not use lava. So we just plump a bunch of them down in a nether and we have energy. Free energy. So that's okay. I don't mind that. Water mole, wind mole, we'll play with this. Not a wind mole though. I still don't like that idea. Fire mole, nah. Okay, resonator. We already started playing with some of these things. But since what's the correct word for that? So we can have this here, so it stays there. If there's power generated, it will get power. So it's linked to player, as that book says. So that's kind of cool. So what we're going to do first is make a bunch of solar panels so that we can access that. The reason is so that we can have that transmitters. So this one stores power. It stores 3200 RF power, and it uses 4 power to transmit that power to something else, to this thing. Range plus minus 4 blocks, and each one of these require 4 GP as well. GP is grid power, as we figured out. They transfer 80 RF per tick. So yeah, that's cool. And they're not that expensive, so you just get this stuff that uses a resonator. But before we get to that, let's make this solar panels. Solar panel, I believe it's this one. Yes, see, it's cheap. polished stone, resonating redstone, and lapis. We have so much of those stuff. It's not even funny. So we're gonna make a bunch of them. Where did I put that? There it is. You see, we have a whole bunch. You can craft these as well. I got it from mining. So it needs an ender shot, which we have a bunch of. So that's awesome. And then it needs stone. How much stone do we have? Not a lot. Let's cook up some cobblestone. Can dump in there. Oh wait. Why do I do the manual thing still? I can just dump it here. And it will do it automatically. Okay, so polished stone, I believe, is like this. Take stone. Polished stone, great. Okay, that's a bit too much, but it's okay. I don't mind. Solar panels, make them... Oh, we get 3 per recipe. Okay, great. So 1, 2, 3. Let's not go overboard. Well, this is overdone, so why not? Each one produces 1 GP, so that's 18 GP. Yeah, let's go more. 24, that's 24. It's 12 each side. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, so we're going to the roof, and we're going to plop them down here. Okay, so I'm just for 2, 4, 5, 6. So I just want to space them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're generating 24 grid power. So each one generates 1. Okay, that's great. So it's passive generation. We don't have to do anything else. Okay, then the next one is lunar. Panels, they uses pink ones. Okay, so this is in a resonator. Okay, how much do we need? It's 3, so it's 24. So we need 24 lapis still. Oh wow, that's cheap. Okay, guess what? We're producing RF. So we just dump that in, and now we can actually use that speed upgrades that we made so much of in the first episode. Oh yeah, that's the thing. If you pull too much power, the system will crash. Okay, so yeah, we can't use it. It uses 16. Oh, okay, so it uses double 32. And then we'll crash because we're only producing 24. Yep. That sucks. Okay, so we need to definitely make more power. Okay, so I'm gonna wait that this craft up and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, I decided to make 24 more solar panels. So we're producing 48 now, so I want to do this. I want to see how much it increases. Well, not by much. Of course, we need to make a bunch more. Okay. Well, still a long way ahead of us, so I'll bring you back when we're done. Okay, finally coming up on the last one. There we go. Okay, so now let's go make a bunch of lunar panels. I decided that we are definitely going to make more power. So I was thinking, let's do a water mole. So I'm going to do 4. I already got 4. So oops, this one 4 times 6, 24. So we need 24 burnt. Let's see how much power that uses. 16. So we can actually put another one on. That's 24. Can we put another one? 32. Wow, look at that go. Okay, so that's definitely a good decision. Let's make a lunar panel first. Lunar panel. I should have enough of everything. 48, there we go. And then we're going to make the water mill. But first we need to put up the lunar panels. Okay, so it's going to be the same place basically. Oops, not that one. Oh, I love this magnet. Okay, so we just plump down a bunch of these. I love how you get XP from stuff that you broke. Or placed. You get XP from things you break that you placed. That's all sentence. Okay, almost done. Now we should have the same amount of power day and night. 48 during the day for the solars and 48 during the night for the oh wow, we're done. Great. Let's make these. Okay, so first of all we need to make these. So that's just planks and redstone torches. Did I really not grab planks? Okay, that gives us 8. That will give us 4 of these. Great. Okay, I think we can put these away. And now extra utilities. I don't know what this does actually. Found in dungeons chest. Well, they say plant it on a redstone ore. So we'll get some redstone ore at some point with silk touch and we'll try it. Okay, so if I understand this correctly, it says needs to get power from water. Where can we get water? Can we get water from? Yes, we can get here. Okay, I have a wrong shovel. We need this one. Okay, so we make a line, and it seems, if I'm not mistaken, okay, so if we put this one here, it generates 4 power, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, well, that just means we should have them closer together. Okay, that's, oh no wait, that still uses 4, and it said next to a source block doesn't do anything. So let's just put one next to the source block, so this one is not doing anything. Also not because it's not getting water. Okay, so what if we put one here? That's 4, that's 4. If you break down this one and that one and this one, those are 4, 4, 4, 4 each. What about 8? So each side, let's just double check, is that correct? Water mole, manual mole, solar, lunar, lava, water. Generate GP for each side. Yeah, that is correct. That is next to flowing water. I wanted to say I read something like that. Importantly, this must be flowing water and not still water. This does not use up the water. Okay, let's sleep. So we'll always have a bunch of power. Why do we have more power? 89. And why are we using 3 power? Okay, well, let me quickly sleep and I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm thinking this might work as well. 16, nice. 16, okay, so 1 on each side. I don't suppose the top and bottom is going to work, right? So this is 16, 16, 16, and 16. That's 64, total of 4. Wow, this footprint is much smaller than all the solar panels we made. Oh, wow. This is much smaller. If we make 4 more and duplicate it this side. Yeah, we can't put a water block here, otherwise it's going to make this solid water. Nice, 64. Man, now this thing got the motor. I don't have any more. Let's see. No motors. Okay, so let's quickly do what we set out to do. Get that wireless transmitter. Okay, so we need redstone, which we have tons of, literally. We have tons of it. I want to make a redstone. Ooh, why don't we make a redstone system just for this? What did I want to do here? Nothing. Okay. Okay, so first of all we need to make this. Got it. And then we need to make a few. Oh, we get 4 from 1. Let's make more. I'm not sure. Maybe it can take more at the time. Let's see. Okay, so if I'm understanding this correctly, we must put it next to power because it needs power and it uses 4 GP. Right, so let's just plop it down here. It's full of power. Great. Okay, so now if we put some, let's say, a boulder down here. It already has power. Okay, so that won't work. What do I have that uses power? Induction smelter, I believe, keeps its internal power, doesn't it? Yep. So that's not going to work. Oh wait, I know what we can do. See, and this will also help if that what do you call it? A teleporting pads needs power as well. So do you guys want to have another longer episode, or do we need to end it? I think we should end it rather, just to make up a bit for the previous episode. So then in the next episode we'll come back and we'll start doing that anchors in the world and that teleporters and porters and stuff. Okay, oops, no, wrong way. It's this way. Okay, so well, they said it's across dimensions, right? So let's kill this chest. Let's kill this. Let's see, is it using power? No, because we're not using any lava. Okay, well. So now we should be able to just place that. Oh, serving 1 tile. I wonder if you can give it 2 tiles. Oh wow. Haha. So that must mean our mining system is going to work better. Okay, I hope this works because it can only... Wait, can this only transmit 80? This can only transfer 80 per tick. What the hell? That scared the hell out of me suddenly. Okay, so let's go mining with it and see what it does. Okay guys, we're back here in Twilight Forest. So we mined out this in the previous episode. I just want to get the correct teleportation wand. It's easy to make this as well. Just 1 course and 3 inner poles. 1 course is blaze rods and gold nuggets. I think I did show that. So we mined out this area completely, but this was a wrong mountain. I found a real mountain when I went off camp to hunt for ravens. I found 2 of them, but that one is the closest one. So let's go. Glider activate. Why? Okay, so here is a correct mountain. You can see it's a lot larger than the ones or that one that we found. Okay, so let's see if I can see the inside, and you'll see why I say this is a correct one. Don't know if you can see really, but it's empty. There's spawners in and there's a lot of resources on the mountains. So let me quickly set up a mining for it and then we'll start mining it. Okay, I'm just checking if my size is correct. I can actually bring it in a little bit. Yeah, okay, let's bring it in a little bit. Wrong button. At least I can't fool myself to death. Okay, so disable this, do this. 80, let's make it 65 and 65. What is our Y level? It's 58, so let's go down to 58. Okay, I want to get a little bit of dirt. My dirt is running out a bit. Gravel. I think gravel is okay. Okay, glider active. Oops. I forgot to preview. Okay, sorry that we're running a bit over time again. Let's just go down a bit. Okay, it seems like we're catching most of it. I don't want to mine unnecessary things, but I think I can't also go too low. That water might be a problem. Okay, let's destroy that water quickly and then I'll bring you guys back. I just want to make sure the water doesn't get affected. Okay, so it's enabled now. Let's just go get rid of that one. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to use one at the moment. Let's start it. Not enough room. Oh, sorry about that. Just need to dump you on top here. Okay, let's see. How slow are you going? Okay, let's see if we put another one or two even. It doesn't actually look like it's going quicker. That's interesting. Well, either way, it's free and it's running slowly, so we might as well just give it time. Well, guys, so that's another mining operation. 3 power, grid power 12. So each one uses 4, so oh no, this drains 1. I don't really know how to figure this out. Open manual, GUI style, doesn't matter. Okay, well guys, thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope I showed you something interesting. I hope this will reinvigorate you for extra utilities too, because I loved it back when it didn't need power, but it seems like it doesn't matter if it's how much power it needs. Of course, it's completely wireless, which makes it awesome. So no, oh, it's mining from that side. It's mining something there. Where is it mining? Ah, it's mining this. Okay, we can see, maybe count blocks. Okay. I know how quick that goes. Okay, let's break 2 of them. Let's see how quick it goes now. Sorry, oh no, we're going way over time again. There it goes. Ah, okay. Does it look like it's going quicker? Okay, I'll figure this out off cam, but it does look like it's going a bit quicker. Maybe we should just add a bunch. Okay guys, unfortunately it's that time of the episode where we unfortunately have to greet you guys, otherwise I'm going to keep you way too long. I put all these transmitters and it doesn't seem to work, speed up it at all. So it seems that's okay, but it's fine, doesn't matter. It's the most compact mining system we can get. It's 4 blocks, literally, just 4 blocks. 2 for the foundation, 1 for the miner, and 1 for the transmitter, and it gets pulled from this block. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, so that is definitely a thing. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that system with each other, so that we mine slowly but surely. Maybe I should go back. Oh no, wait, the dirt is fine. We get enough dirt. Oh well, I'll just go disable the dirt at the end of the day, but for now we're good. Well, in any case, once again, and I'll move this into a basement, or maybe make another basement, a sub basement, just for RF or for grid power, and we'll see what we can do. I don't know if we need much more than this. I'll check out the utility, see if there's anything else. So in the next episode we will start looking at the anchors and the transmitters. That's the matter transmitter, or receiver rather, and yeah, we'll look at that, and also the inner IOS one. So I'll get everything ready and then I'll bring you back in that episode with everything. But thank you once again for joining me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a like, hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel. That would help me out tremendously, and hit that bell icon and YouTube will notify you once I've uploaded the next episode. But for now, I'm going to greet you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers!